Closed captioning provided by the full-time MBA program in the Haslam College of Business. Learn, transform, lead. It all starts here. Big Orange Basketball, the Rick Barnes Show. Time now to go inside the orange for an exclusive look at the basketball balls. The Rick Barnes Show, hosted by Tennessee head basketball coach Rick Barnes and the Vol Network's Bob Kessley.
Pulls up, fires a three. That's good.
Welcome to Big Orange Country and the Rick Barnes Show. Brought to you each week by the Big Orange Debit Card, only from the official bank of the Vols, First Tennessee. By Ford. Pick and roll in a new Ford with available EcoBoost technology, only at your local Ford dealer. By Verizon. Come home to a better network. Verizon, official wireless provider of the Tennessee Volunteers. And by Farm Bureau Insurance. With agents in more communities than any other insurer, Tennessee turns to Farm Bureau Insurance, the official insurance of the Vols.
Some important home games coming up for the Tennessee Volunteers starting Saturday as LSU comes to town. As Coach coming off a tough road trip.
It has been, and obviously getting back after the Kentucky game, came out of that game with a few guys banged up a little bit. Devin Bachman and Kevin Ponder really showed, again, I thought a lot of mental toughness. He tweaked his ankle some way in warm-ups. He's not even sure how he did it, but he fought through it, and quick turnaround for us.
Yeah, and that's the key. This team has to show some poise and confidence turning it around this quickly going up Saturday now against LSU.
Well, this time of year, it becomes so much more mental than physical. Obviously, we've got to make sure as a coaching staff that we get their bodies rested up and get it ready to go. LSU's as you know, a team at the beginning of the year, everybody's excited about. They're right there with everybody else searching for that NCAA bid, and so it's going to be a tough matchup.
Got to keep your team fighting, though, down the stretch. Still a lot of things to play for.
I'm really proud of our guys. You know, I thought last night they against Kentucky, they really played really hard. They stayed with it. Could have, and that's the one thing we kept talking about. Let's just keep competing. And they played great. Kentucky played great, but I thought our guys really did play hard.
They did. In fact, when Kentucky got up big in the second half, your team still kept fighting.
They did, and that's something. You go back all year, I don't know if we could ever argue with the fact. I mean, as coaches, you're always wanting more and more, and you're looking for perfection. But the fact is, these guys have really given us a lot, and I just hope that we can get healthy now and really give ourselves a chance down the stretch here to win some of these games.
When we come back, we'll break down Tennessee basketball with Coach Rick Barnes.
You're never too young to be a VFL. Sign up for the Junior Vols Club. For more information or to sign up for Junior Vols, visit utsports.com. Presented by the Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic. Proudly serving the University of Tennessee Athletic Department since 1949.
Well, we all know the Power T is Tennessee. I love pulling out my Big Orange debit card. I want everybody to know that I'm committed to First Tennessee Bank the way First Tennessee Bank is committed to me. This is something really special because you understand the commitment that First Tennessee Bank has made to the University of Tennessee. You know that you're part of a great team and you're proud of it. You're proud to show that card, and you know that you love the loyalty that they've given us. You'll find the Power T at First Tennessee.
Daddy, why do zebras have stripes?
Camouflage. Camouflage, honey.
Why is the sky blue?
Refraction. Refraction.
Why do I have fingerprints? What is the NASDAQ? Do turtles like cheese?
Yes. No.
Johannes Kepler.
The Constitution.
Zinc with a coating of copper.
Where do babies come from?
Check, please.
Farmers have all the answers. Get yours at FBITN.com.
When this card comes out, prices come down. With the Food City Value Card, you'll earn value points toward 15 cents off per gallon or 5% off your groceries. Only at Food City.
In Tennessee, natural gas keeps growing. More and more Tennesseans know it just makes sense to convert to natural gas home heat and water heat. Natural gas home heat means fresh air warmth throughout your home. Natural gas water heating heats water twice as fast as same-size electric. Now is the time to convert to natural gas. Call your natural gas utility or heating contractor. In Tennessee, man's best friend is
Natural gas.
almost.
The Rick Barnes Show is being brought to you by the Dish 3-year TV price guarantee. Same price every month for 3 years. Dish, proud sponsor of the Big Orange.
By the natural gas utilities and pipeline companies in Tennessee.
Natural gas.
And by UT Medical Center, Tennessee's hospital. UT Medical Center, wisdom for your life.
It's time for a breakdown segment with Coach Rick Barnes. And Coach, everybody talks about the guys that score and they get all the points, but getting to that point is what you're very interested in, the spacing and setting screens.
It is. You know, we know that we are a team that we need movement, and we really have worked hard trying to, and we talk a lot about flow, trying to get the flow going, and we've gotten better where we are not just making one cut and standing and watching. We're just getting more constant movement, and when we do that, we obviously play our best.
All right, let's take a look at a game play from the Kentucky concept.
Okay, this right here, again, we get down the floor in transition, and we want to get some movement quick, and so we run out here to get to this set, an open set, and then we start moving here where we're running some screens through here. And you see Robert coming off there, then good down screen right there. Great screen by Kyle. Kyle should have popped on that, but he didn't. And this is where we've gotten better. Normally we would bog down right here because Kyle would have popped. We could have kept the ball moving. But again, this is where we've gotten better, where we're looking the screen on the backside over there, and we're moving. And right here's a great job, and great right there. That's the whole play. We knew they were going to switch, and as soon as he switches, Armani slips the screen, and a great job right there, a pickup right there of Robert Hubbs finding Armani. That's just a great job slipping the screen. And a really, really good offense for us. And the best part of that, too, was we talked about going into this game, was getting more people on the offensive board. Great job of Robert Hubbs and McCall coming down. So if you watch it in full speed here, it's really pretty good movement all the way around.
But it's about reading the defense.
It is. And again, getting ready, catching, and seeing what's in front of you. And, again, good job, Hubbs, getting down, looking, waiting to see what he can get. And, again, great pickup. And a great job coming into rebound.
And then finishing. Now talk about defense a little bit. How important is to
Well, again, you can always tell, and I tell our guys, when you're in a stance ready to play, and you look, we're really in stances right here. I said, that's when you know you're engaged and you're ready to go. And so as they bring the ball down right here, you see some of the action they're running. And we're playing personnel too, playing guys certain ways. And here's as they really get going. And we're trying to really work hard. Great ball pressure right there. Good job handling that little two-man game down below. Something that we kind of run too. But really, Robert Hubbs doing a great job pressuring the ball here. Really good job right here in what we would call a help position right there. You know, really active in the gap. And Admiral's doing a good job in the post. Again, great ball pressure. Great job of Robert Hubbs again there, getting to the elbow, trying to take away space. And again, just great look, everybody coming to the lane. We got to protect that area. Again, they come out with it. Again, now we have to scramble to get back. They come to a ball screen. Great job right there with Admiral, not fouling, moving his feet. Again, good job, Bach, right there. We'd love to have that, and obviously it turns into a shot clock violation, really.
This is the Missouri game now. Talk about this, the opening tap.
Well, we go back to this game. Again, we get really good movement here. Again, when you come down, we get our space on the floor. Looking inside, we don't have it. Get the ball reversed, and we get into a little stagger action over there. Good cut by Shembari. Good job right there of Bach attacking that space. And we get it to Armani right here. Now we get to our spacing on the floor. When the ball goes in there like that, what we want to do now is fill spots where Kyle's here. Bach's got a slide here. We'd love to see him slide a little bit more, and really KP slide over a little bit more.
Now, are these called plays? They're supposed to go in certain spots.
Concepts.
Or they're reading the defense.
Right there, they're reading, but when it goes right there, we have a concept. We fill these spots, and now we've got to get ready to play from there and read. But and again, that's what we're looking for. We'd love to get more guys going to the glass right there, even though Bach does come in and Kyle's there. And then right here again, this is a situation where, again, we get an offensive rebound. And we come back, and good job right here getting reorganized, and this is something we're getting better at too, to where now we run a little set here to get KP running off that little rub cut right there, and if he can get it right there, he can, but now we come in, and this guy right here has an option to do a couple different things. He could come in here, he could come over top, he could wait and get screen, and what you're really kind of hoping is that they're trying to switch out on him, and he goes back and he will slip the screen, but again, the play's made by that, and Armani finding him right there. We just twisted them up a little bit right there.
That's about. How many set plays do you have in your playbook right now that you could call?
Well, I'd say we have counters more than a lot of plays. You know, with this team, we want to get a certain basic things and teach them to read, but we like it. We think this team's better when they're running more of a free-flowing type offense as opposed to just say we're going to throw the ball in here every single time. But we do have some sets like that we can take advantage of, and it's probably more than people might realize, but not as much as we could have.
There you go. That's breaking down Tennessee basketball with Rick Barnes. We'll be back in a moment.
With SEC action heating up on the basketball court, now is the time to gear up for Tennessee basketball. On sale now at participating Cracker Barrel Old Country stores are My All t-shirts. Pick up your shirt while supplies last and give your all for Tennessee. Presented by Dish.
Healthcare is most effective when it's customized to you, the patient. That's why Volunteer Pharmacy offers compounding services using state-of-the-art equipment and high-quality ingredients. This allows us to offer medications and dosage forms that are not commercially available and free of unnecessary additives, so you get the most out of your prescribed treatments. Let our family take care of your family. Visit Volunteer Pharmacy today and learn how we can customize your medications to work for you.
1 Tennessee. 1 sustainable goal. 0 waste in Big Orange Country. No sort recycling. Now 0 excuses. Made possible by Eastman, Food City, and Waste Connections. No sort makes it easy to be a good sport. Take your shot at sustainability. At Tennessee, good sports always recycle.
At Farm Bureau Health Plans, you may have heard us say, we've got you covered.
What does gotcha mean? It means no matter who you are
or what age.
Whether you just need coverage for one,
or for you, your wife, or kids.
You've got choices for great health plans.
And Medicare supplements?
All our plans have options.
with different levels of coverage.
And deductibles and co-payments.
Mom, can I get covered?
Of course. Have questions? Visit fbhealthplans.com or your local Farm Bureau office. We've got you covered.
Our family, we're not like any other. We're spirited, tough, loyal. We believe in tradition and honor. Generation after generation, we're balls for life. This is my family. And this is my truck.
It's all about family football and F-150 on a Tennessee Saturday. Now drive F-150 with 0 for 60 or get up to $10,349 in total savings.
Go Balls!
It's time now to go inside the orange. Brought to you by Vol Network Home Entertainment. Available at participating Walmart locations and online at volnetwork.tv.
Gives it out to Phillips. Phillips goes in against Briscoe. Crossover laser up and in. He faked him right out of his shoes.
Shembari Phillips started his basketball career right before high school. He knew his skills could take him far. But what he didn't know was the amount of work that lay ahead.
I tell my mom every day, like, if you don't love the game, you shouldn't be playing college basketball because it's that hard. Getting in the gym a lot more and knowing that you have to work on your craft every day. And if you don't, I mean, it'll come out in the light once you're up there even on the practice floor before you even get to the games.
Now a freshman at Tennessee, he's discovering extra work is a must if he wants to see success.
I always say to young players, it's really hard to score from the bench, right? And you get in the game by proving that you're willing to do the things that go into winning, and that's the defense and the rebounding and the effort plays.
Coach is always trying to take the temperature. Is the team ready to practice today? What team is showing up for practice today?
I think it just clicked on me and just was like, okay, this is what Barnes wants, and so I need to start getting in the gym a lot more, and it's tough, you know what I mean? But it's like once it becomes a habit, it's not so tough. It's not so tough anymore.
Phillips was encouraged to stay in the gym by senior Kevin Punter Jr.
The amount of work he has put in and the success that he's gained in 1 year with Coach Barnes, I'm just looking forward to see what I can do in 4.
KP is a great example for young players that you get out of it what you put into it. And I think Shembari is seeing that, And if he really buys into that long term, it's going to give him a chance to be a really good player.
For Phillips, taking the additional time to practice has transformed into more minutes on the court.
Recently, I would say the past month, I would say effort is like my biggest thing. Effort and confidence. I really gained those things, and that's my effort. And now I try not to hold back anymore on the court as far as effort goes, and it starts defensively.
Good job, man. You've got to do that, all right? You got to guard, and everything else will come to you, I promise, all right?
Looking ahead, Phillips knows his work ethic can't slow down if he wants to grow.
Let's go Shembari on defense right here.
Just a matter of commitment off the court and putting the time in, like we talked about with KP. It could really translate into something special for Shembari if, in fact, he's willing to do what it takes.
For the Rick Barnes Show, I'm Maddie Glab.
Coach, I don't think there's any question he's one of the most improved players on this roster.
He really has gotten so much better, really, in the last 3 weeks. Just watching the game starting to slow down for him. I think he is a great piece about him learning now what goes into it. I think Kevin Punter's been really a great role model for him. But every game we come out of the game just knowing that if Shembari will really make a true commitment to this, he's got a chance to have an outstanding career.
And he really is getting better and better at the defensive end of the floor.
He's always been pretty good on the ball. It's away from the ball where he struggled, and he's getting better there. He still, like young players, will look around and get lost a little bit, but early in the year where he was really hurting himself more than anything, he just kept making the same constant mistakes, dribbling too much, turning the ball over. Now he's seeing it different, and I thought his poise at Kentucky was really terrific for the first time going in there playing, and we're proud of him.
Shembari Phillips making great strides with the Tennessee basketball team. When we come back, we'll go inside the gym.
Calhoun's and the Vol Network invite you to talk Tennessee basketball every Monday night on Vol Calls. Join special guests in person or tune in from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern as the Vol Network broadcasts live from Calhoun's on the River in downtown Knoxville.
Excellence is finding ways to solve new challenges. It's one of the reasons we created our 6 centers of excellence. Physicians from different disciplines working together to provide better solutions for you. It's a collaborative effort that pushes us to be our best and to provide you with the best care possible. Excellence is a journey that we take every day. The University of Tennessee Medical Center. Wisdom for your life.
Well, in the coaching business, you really are on the go all the time. Our schedules are never routine. If you would come to practice, you'd hear the terms go, go, go. In our life, with recruiting, you go, go, go. And with that in mind, you need convenience. First Tennessee Bank is there. They're there for you, big cities, small cities, wherever you may go. You can always find First Tennessee Bank. For a coach on the go, there's only one name to know. First Tennessee, the official bank of the Vols.
RootMetrics, in the nation's largest independent study, tested wireless performance across the country. Verizon won big with 153 state wins. AT&T got 38, Sprint got 2, and T-Mobile got 0. Verizon also won first in the U.S. for data, call, speed, and reliability. AT&T got text. Stuck on an average network? Join Verizon, and we'll cover your cost to switch.
Daddy? Why do zebras have stripes?
Camouflage. Camouflage, honey.
Why is the sky blue?
Refraction. Refraction.
Why do I have fingerprints? What is the NASDAQ? Do turtles like cheese?
Yes. No.
Johannes Kepler.
The Constitution.
Zinc with a coating of copper.
Where do babies come from?
Check, please.
Farmers have all the answers. Get yours at FBITN.com.
The Rick Barnes Show is being brought to you by Farm Bureau Health Plans. We've got you covered. Get a rate quote online at fbhealthplans.com or at your local Tennessee Farm Bureau office. By Eastman Chemical Company, promoting sustainability. Remember, good sports always recycle. And by Vol Network Home Entertainment, available at participating Walmart locations and online at volnetwork.tv.
Maddie Glab here with strength coach Garrett Medenwald and Derek Reese. Today we are going to do a few movements that help these guys in the game, but first, what's your philosophy on training these guys, getting their strength up for the season? Because I know a lot of it is different. Some people think let's get them strong, but some people think let's do what basketball makes sense, basketball-wise.
Absolutely, and that's what we try to do here is we really gear it towards the individual and we gear it towards what they're doing. So they want to get better at basketball, so what we're doing is all helping them through the movement patterns of basketball. Reese is here as a big. The bigs train a little different when we do different stuff than the guards do because different movement patterns. So it's all based around the game of basketball.
Cool. All right, show us what you're going to teach Derek today and that you guys obviously do on a regular basis.
So one thing we do with the bigs here is we work on vertical core stuff. So what's going to happen is Reese is going to hold the ball. First one, he's going to hold it out front, and I'm going to try to knock it out of his hands. So he's going to get down in a good base here, sit down. I'm going to try to knock it out of his hands, try to get strong here. Good, nice job. So now we're going to change the angulation. Anybody can get a rebound right here, but who can get it behind their head? Come on, Reese, sit down, man. Here you go. Come on, hold it, sit down in stance. Good. There you go. All right, nice job. Now take and stand this way, all right? Take face this way. Side bend it to me. Sit down, yep. Good. Now face the other way, side bend it the other way. Sit in. Good, nice job. So that's one of the things we'll do with our athletes here to help them get strong with the ball overhead. So when the ball comes down, they pull it down, it's theirs. Once they get their hands on it, it's their rebound.
How is Garrett different? I mean, you've had other strength coaches before. What does he bring to the table that's different from other strength coaches you've had in the past?
He focuses a lot more on the movement of basketball. You know, the other coaches was more about the strength, like you mentioned before. You know, you feel more athletic with him. You feel quicker, you feel more, you know, it's easy for you to get off your bounce, off the floor, off the bounce real quick with him, with G, because he teaches us how to jump, how to move quicker, and just your footwork.
Do you see it paying off in the game, learning things that are specific to movements that you're going to make on the court?
Yeah, because everything we do is what we want to do on the court, so it's just repetition.
Do you see these guys making an impact, a difference on the court once you help them? I mean, I know a big help happens over summer out of season.
Right. So the thing is, at the end of the day, they're the ones who really get into it, and they're the ones who make themselves better by their effort. But I do see improvements in all their movement patterns. Their base stance is a little better in different foot positions. Their shuffle patterns, their leap patterns are a little bit more efficient. So we're just going to continue to build on that as we go. But definitely from the beginning to now, their movement patterns are much better.
So your goal is to make them the best athlete they can be in game?
Absolutely. We're trying to help them become the best basketball player and the best mover, the most efficient basketball player they can be.
Cool. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
This is how the Vols pitch in.
Even when they aren't on the basketball court, the Vols are still doing their part to make Tennessee great. Members of the men's basketball team visited East Tennessee Children's Hospital to pass out posters and plenty of smiles. Spreading cheer, just another way the Vols pitch in.
Pitch in and do your part. Sponsored by Eastman, Food City, and Waste Connections. Promote sustainability. At Tennessee, good sports always recycle.
In Tennessee, natural gas keeps growing. Tennesseans know natural gas home heat means fresh air warmth. In Tennessee, natural gas keeps growing. Tennesseans know natural gas water heating heats water twice as fast as same-size electric. Plus, natural gas keeps growing your home's resale value. In Tennessee, man's best friend is
natural gas.
Almost.
We interrupt these Tennessee highlights to bring you this message of thanks.
To all of our Tennessee Fun family, I'd like to say thank you for what you do for Tennessee student athletes.
What we do on the field is not possible without your generosity, so thank you.
But most importantly, you make a difference for all of us in the classroom.
You've invested in my future.
In my career.
In my life. So again, thank you.
The Tennessee Fund is grateful to all of our donors and the difference you make in the lives of our student athletes.
Our family. We're not like any other. We're spirited, tough, loyal. We believe in tradition and honor. Generation after generation, we're Vols for life. This is my family. And this is my truck.
It's all about family football and F-150 on a Tennessee Saturday. Now drive F-150 with 0 for 60 or get up to $10,349 in total savings.
Go Vols!
Excellence is a choice to constantly set your expectations higher. It's how we receive the Magnet designation for outstanding patient care and nursing, a recognition only 7% of hospitals nationwide achieve. And it's earned by professional nurses who constantly stay at the forefront of medical care. Excellence is a commitment. The University of Tennessee Medical Center. Wisdom for your life.
It's time to announce the AutoZone Player of the Week. Get in the zone, AutoZone. In the zone for Tennessee was senior Armani Moore for having a double-double against Kentucky, 21 points and 11 rebounds. Congratulations to Armani Moore, our AutoZone Player of the Week. From parts to helpful advice, AutoZone has everything you need to get in the zone. AutoZone.
It's time now for Ask the Coach, presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Right stuff, low price every day. Academy Sports and Outdoors, proud corporate sponsor of the Vols.
Coach, the questions from Nathan Faust, and you watch a lot of film with your basketball team. What do you want the players to pay attention to while you're watching film?
Well, it's like a debriefing. You go back and you look at what we talked about wanting to do, then you go back and look and see if we did it. And but a lot of things I think they learn through the film session is one is attention to detail. How you have to really pay attention to detail, how the little things that you talk about and you practice every day, if you take care of your principles, how often that will keep you out of trouble. And the slippage will always go back to either not being engaged early, or just you're not focused on what your job is. And so it's a never-ending repetitive conversation that you have is why can't we get this part of it?
In this day and age with video games and phones and all those type things, do you have to be more creative with your film watching to keep their attention?
Well, I've always been a big believer in watching film, but I think now today players relate to it more than ever because of what you just mentioned. All the things are always looking down at iPads, computers, this or that. So I think that, and we're able to even send different clips to them on their own that they can look at it themselves. But the bottom line is you've got to point out to them what they're not doing well, what they can do to get better. And I do think just seeing it, and some players really are more. They need to see things to make it really come to life for them.
Quick turnaround now, film study-wise, getting ready for LSU. Can't do much on the court.
It'll be obviously a quick review of what we did at Kentucky. Then we'll get ready for LSU, but it'll be more of a mental the next 2 days.
It will be. So Tennessee and LSU get together at 5:30 on Saturday at Thompson Bowling Arena. There are tickets available at uttix.com. Hope to see you there. And, Coach, it's a big challenge going up against Ben Simmons.
It is. And, again, they're an explosive team, and we know that. But we just got to get everybody healthy and see what we can do.
And we'll share highlights of Tennessee and LSU next week right here on The Rick Barnes Show.
This has been a presentation of the Vol Network, produced by IMG, the world's premier sports, media, and entertainment company. Produced at the Hand Digital Studio.